Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go ahead and do a video talking about some things that I regret buying. It happens to all of us, you know, the best of us. We go online or, you know, you see something that someone else is talking about, you go ahead and purchase it, you know, and it just doesn't, and you know, and it sits, and I have that today. There's a pile of that today. Not a huge pile, but a pile nonetheless. I got some stuff. It's there. We're going to talk about it. So if that sounds interesting, stick around because I'm about to get started. But before I do, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe because it really does help me out a lot and it is always greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Yeah, acceptance, understanding, making peace with the things that I've purchased that I really don't like. You know, it happens to all of us. I feel like with online shopping and all that stuff, you know, you hop on and you see these photos, and it's like, it's even more so with online shopping because it is just a picture and you think, oh my gosh, that's so great. I'm going to get that. And you get it, shows up and you look at it and you're like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be at all. This is just a way to let anyone know that might be wondering if they're alone, that you're not alone. And it's a way for me to hopefully get that feedback that I know that I'm not alone and we can just go ahead and, you know, have that moment here today. So I have some things here with me that I wanted to show you guys, and some of them are a little, but sadly, yeah, I either don't have the receipt or I just figured it was going to work out. I buy things with like full confidence and I'm like, yes. And then I'm just kind of like stuck with them.
Isn't that sad? Yes! Don't we just hate that? Yes!
The first thing I want to share with you guys, this one's kind of funny and my husband made fun of me for it, but it's all right. I purchased something off of Amazon. Remember I was telling you that back in summer, I get attacked by mosquitoes. They love me. They can suss me out in a crowd. They find me and they just, whatever it is that I give off, they love it. And I don't know what the hell is going on. I put on the most like amazing off spray and whatever, and they still will come after me. It's just freaking terrible. So I bought a couple things to protect myself. And one of the things that I purchased was this. And it was like 19 something, and it's a little mosquito deal that lights up and you get the blue light on there and they fly into it apparently and it shocks them. Yeah, there's a little blue light if you guys can see it. When I got this, Pat looked at it and he started laughing because he said it was like way too small of a deal, that it would never attract any kind of bugs to really go into it. And on further inspection, turns out that mosquitoes aren't even attracted to this sort of thing. I didn't know that. But the thing was is that I was being so just bombarded by them every time I went outside. I was desperate for something, anything that would like help me. So I got this just to have that peace of mind that there's like something to help, you know, something here that it will do something. It does nothing. I had it on the table in the living room, like where I sit and watch TV. I had it on like next to me, and he just sat there and he kind of like chuckled throughout the evening because I just needed some kind of reassurance. Not that we have, you know, the bugs in the house and all that stuff, but I was just done. You know, I felt like I was one giant mosquito bite, and I just wanted something to like give me a little peace of mind. So I purchased this, and it doesn't work. It's a bummer. It takes up a lot of battery power and really doesn't do anything. I mean, if anything, it's kind of like a cool little light to have on if I need like a little tap light in the evening, you know, like a little night light that would burn out quickly because it uses batteries. I guess that's the only thing that would be redeeming about it at this point. But yeah, I got suckered into it and I bought it. But you know, what are you going to do? So that's the first thing. The next thing I want to share with you guys is kind of like a little heartbreaking and kind of bummed out about it. And it is, it's the ball lotion that I was talking about in one of my hauls. I thought this thing was going to be so freaking cool. It's not cool. I want to like it, but looking at it like aesthetically and the idea of it is great. You know, I'll tell you that right off the bat. But the using of it, you rub it into your hands and that's how it's supposed to warm up. And it is a very greasy kind of formula. It just kind of like sits on your hands rather than kind of melting in and bringing the moisture. It smells beautiful, but it's kind of like rubbing Vaseline all over my hands. And I don't really enjoy the feel of it. And I don't think that it really worked really well. I mean, again, aesthetically, it's neat. I mean, it's just freaking cool. The whole idea of a solid moisturizer or lotion or whatever, it's really neat. but using it, it's just not good. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like that whole Vaseline feeling kind of coating over my hands. It's just not good. So that's just kind of been sitting in my bathroom, not doing much since I purchased it, unfortunately. But you know, you win some, you lose some. I just wanted to give it a try. So that's that for that. Moving on. This is something that I'm gonna have to muscle through, and it is the Kirkland body wash that I recently purchased, and it's like the citrus scent. The pump on this thing is a freaking nightmare. Just trying to get product out of this while you're in the shower, I feel like I have to turn off the water so I don't waste a ton of water, just so that I can get enough out of this so I can actually use it. I don't like the scent of it. It does clean, you know, obviously it does its job, but I'm just not impressed with it. I got the jumbo size. I got a 2-pack of this. One I gave to Pat, one I have for myself, and I'm just not enjoying this, but I am going to use it. I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to waste it, but I really don't like it. So I'm kind of thinking, do I want to transfer it to, I have a hand wash deal, glass one in my bathroom, and maybe what I'll do is instead of using it as, you know, a body wash, I'll just use it as hand soap and just transfer this into there, because that pump obviously works a lot better than this one does. And even though I don't really enjoy the scent, at least still, like, you know, for hand washing, it would probably pass for that. But as far as like using it as a shower deal, I don't like it. So, yeah, bye-bye. I don't know. We're gonna put you somewhere, bury you in the backyard. I don't know. That's how I feel about it right now. I'm really just not liking it. And things like that don't really happen often. So, I don't know. What more can I really say? But the next thing I have to show you guys might surprise some of you. The next thing I regret buying is this liquid eyeshadow from Natasha Denona. Now, I really do like her eyeshadows, and I don't think this is terrible. It is a little overpriced for what it is. I've worn it maybe a couple of times, but it sloughs off pretty easily, and it is very much like the JD Glow powder eyeshadow that I already have. So I feel like I got overzealous when I saw this when they first came out. I was really excited about it, and it's literally just been sitting here collecting dust. I don't have the heart to declutter it just yet, but I never use it. I wanted to love it, truly, but every time I've used it, on the rare occasions that I've used it, I just haven't enjoyed it as much as I would want to, considering how much I spent on it. It just doesn't do it for me. So yeah, this has just been sitting here. I don't know, it's kind of a bummer. So yeah, that's like the makeup product that makes me sad, but that is something I just wanted to share with you guys. Staying in the realm of makeup is, and I think I talked about this even when I purchased this, I think I told you guys, but it's the lip plumper from Too Faced. I don't like this. I don't know, it burns. I go to give my husband a kiss when I'm wearing it. He just, oh, he can't stand it. It's like, oh, it's freaking terrible. It's, you know, it's not, it doesn't do what I want it to do. It's overpriced for what it is, quite frankly. And I don't know, it's just one of those things where I got it as I was like in line at Ulta. You know, you see all the things and at Sephora they do it too, and you just, those last little grab deals, and I just grabbed it thinking, I'm gonna give it a try. I've used it a handful of times, and it just doesn't, like impress me. It's not so amazing that I just didn't need this. I know I didn't need this, but I have it, and I don't know, I'm probably gonna declutter it because it's like, it's just not my jam. I'm just not into that whole lip plumper thing. It just doesn't do it for me. So there's that. Next thing I'm gonna get into is a hair product. I actually have 2 hair products I'm gonna show you guys today. And this one here is from Bedhead. And I wanted to love this. I have another one from Bedhead that I was told by my hairstylist not to use because she said it was like cooking my hair. But I love like the beach waves that it gives me, and that's what I thought this was gonna do, but it's more of a crimp kind of hairstyle, you know, like Splash. It's giving circa 1984 Splash, you know, crimp hairstyle, and that's not really what I was going for. I think I've used this a total of 2 times, and I just didn't like how it made my hair look. I want to love it, but I don't. So I totally regret buying this. I wish that I had realized that I was getting a crimper and not like the beach wavy curls that I really do enjoy. So I don't use it often. It sits under my sink, and I'm thinking about maybe gifting it to my sister because I think she really enjoys that style much more so than I do, and she has the long, like thicker hair where it would look a lot better on her than it does on me. It just looks kind of, I don't know, like I'm I'm just flashback to the 80s, and I'm just not like, I don't want that. It's not a good look for me. Next one I want to talk about before I get into the other hair one is a thing that I bought off Amazon, and it's these face tapes. I think this was like 14 bucks, and you get a whole bunch of them. And basically what they are like little freaking Band-Aids, and it's supposed to, when you're grown like me and gravity starts to take over, these things can help to, like, you know, pull your skin up a little bit, and they're supposed to be in a way that no one can see it, and it's they're supposed to be discreet. They're supposed to do a lot of things. Well, this doesn't do any of that. Let me just show you really quick so you guys can see what happens when you put these on. Again, it's like the Band-Aid thing, and I've already tried this several times, so I have practiced with it and have gotten absolutely nowhere. But, you know, if you want to like pull up this area here, you basically take off a little bit of this tape, and then you place it, like you're supposed to place it here. Some people place it here. I've seen the video that they place it right here, and then you take this part off. I'm going to try and do this on camera. I think I need a, what do you call it for it? Because I can't see. Shh. Nothing. Basically, you take this tape off. I picked at it already off camera, so let's just see if I can get it off. So you take that part off like that, and then you're supposed to like pull it. See how it like, okay, so you pull it, and then you tape your, and then you take these off right here. I guess this comes off like that. Come on now, look at this, it's ridiculous. And it's supposed to like, who's wearing this? Listen, who's wearing this? Who's outside rocking this? It's really easy to get in your hair. You can see right there, it pulls certain areas of your skin. And another thing I'll tell you about this is that, look at that, come on. When I tell you I played with these things and I tried it on over and over and over again to where my skin was like just red and horribly irritated from doing this over and over again, it literally lasted on my face for like just a few seconds before it just peeled right off and it was done. Now, the reviews on this thing there were a lot of negatives. There were some pros. Look, it's stuck on my finger. It'll stick to your finger all day long. It'll stick to everything but where you want it to stick. The reviews were kind of like mixed. And I had purchased the one that had like the best reviews. It was like a 5-star rated, you know, maybe Amazon just wanted to sell it. I'm not really sure, but sometimes, you know, it can be helpful when you get the right one. Like I've done like the, what is it? There's a facelift thing that I got from one of the beauty supply stores where it's like got the string attached to it and it'll pull your, you know, lift your skin up. And, you know, again, that's a temporary thing too and could easily come off. It doesn't last for a very, very long time, but that one worked a lot better than these. So yes, you get a lot of them, but they are basically, it's useless. I mean, they're basically useless. To put it on your face, everyone's going to see it. There's no way to hide it. I even tried it under here and it just doesn't. And it was such a waste. But, you know, I just wanted to, like, for anyone out there who is of my age group and you're thinking that you're seeing this on Amazon and you want to give it a try, I'll try and pop it up somewhere so you guys can see it. Please don't buy this. Don't waste the $10 to $14 on this. This is absolute garbage. And I'm so disappointed in myself for buying it. Well, I mean, I didn't know, but you know, I'm just saying, it was just like, man, you saw for yourself. That's what that's the result you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna. I mean, I may as well just use Scotch tape, right? I mean, what is the point? So yeah, that's another one I'm like really kind of bummed about, but. You know, we live and we learn, and that's what this is all about. And we share our stuff with each other so that we can protect each other from having to buy that, because that is just like, that is offensive. Moving on to the next one, and this is another beauty deal that I wanted to love. It wasn't super expensive, but it's this eyelash curler, and it's the one where you come straight in to curl your lashes, and I really wanted to love it. I have tried so hard to master it. I guess there's like a certain technique to it, because I'm telling you, every time I use this, I always poke my eye, or I'm like pulling on my lashes. They're so tiny and you know, they're short and really sad, and I don't want to get rid of them. They're already sparse. And every time I use this, yeah, I'm either ripping out a lash or I'm poking myself in the eye. I don't like this. I wanted to like it, but I don't like it. And I can't remember, did I get it at Target? Doesn't matter. I don't recommend this unless you're really good at it and you enjoy it. But if you're like me and you're not really good at it, stick to the standard, because this, this is a real bummer. I'm probably going to declutter it pretty soon. If I do a declutter video, expect to see that in the declutter as in giving it to someone else or doing, because it's just a no for me. Just no. Last but not least, and this one is kind of heartbreaking because this was a gift that I got for myself. It was a gift card that Pat got me last year to Namie's, which is a place that, I don't go as often anymore, but when I was getting like supplies and stuff for my kit and all that, I would go there because I got a discount. But he got me a gift card and I'm like, well, what am I going to get there? What do I want from Namie's? And the thing that I got was this, this flat iron right here from, listen, I have the blow dryer from this brand. It is fantastic. They last forever. In the past, I've replaced it, a handful of years will last. I use a blow dryer every day, and I just bought a replacement like a year ago, and I know that thing's gonna last me till like the frickin' end of time. It's what is this? Baby Bliss. Yeah, Baby Bliss Pro is what that is. Yeah, let me point it this way so you guys can see. I wanted to love this. I thought that this iron would be fantastic, and plus it's got a nice heat setting on it, so the little dial right in there, so that let me turn it that way so you guys can see, so that you don't like cook the heck out of your hair. So this is really, really good for protecting your hair from severe damage. And I wanted to love this so badly. It was to get up really close to the roots so I could like just really straighten it and just get rid of any extra if I want to go for a really, really straight look. I thought this would be perfect, and it was the thing that I thought was the best to buy while I was there. I regret this so much. I have used this, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 times because I was desperate to get it to work. I wanted so much to love it, and I don't love it. It pulls my hair, number one. It will literally like pull hair out of my head. It doesn't get, when it's hot, and I'm trying to get it up into to make it do what I want it to do, it doesn't do what it should do. It just doesn't. And it still leaves like a dip or, kind of deal that just doesn't look very attractive. So this was a big loss for me, and unfortunately it was not cheap. This was actually pretty expensive. I think out of everything I showed you here, this was definitely the most expensive. Gift card or not, doesn't matter, and the locking mechanism and all that stuff that it has on it, it's like, it still does. If it doesn't work, all the cool bells and whistles don't really matter because it just doesn't work. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think that I'm going to have to gift this to someone because it's literally just been sitting with my other hair, styling tools and not doing anything except collecting dust because I really just don't like it. It doesn't work for me properly, and I know that I'm not going to reach for it. I know I'm not going to use it, so I feel like I'm going to have to, give that to someone else. I might even just donate it, unfortunately, because I don't have a receipt. I can't return it. I don't think they're going to exchange it for me. I have it. I threw everything out because I'm so confident in the brand because the blow dryer is so awesome. I thought, well, this is going to be great too. What could go wrong? It all went wrong, and now I'm just kind of like, well, I can donate it. I'm sure there's someone out there that would really freaking love it. So that's going to be my plan for that, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Knowing me, I'll probably stick it back under my sink and it'll sit there for another 20 freaking years. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it in my will. I don't know what the fate is of that particular hair iron right now. I haven't really made up my mind, but I do know that it's just not for me. It's not going to work for me. So those are the things that I purchased that I regret, and I just wanted to go ahead and sit down and share it with you guys so we could just have this moment together. Let me know in the comments what you've purchased that you're not totally into, that kind of like surprised you in all the wrong ways, because I love talking to you guys. I always appreciate hearing from you. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye!